A year has passed already since I have been doing Project 333. This capsule wardrobe experience has really taught me a lot. We've been through all of the seasons at this point, and now we are rounding it out and coming back to summer once more. So I want to go through my closet. I want to show you some of the pieces that will look familiar to you, and then also a couple of new ones. I want to talk about some of the things that I have learned over the past year, and then I want to show you a couple of outfits for an upcoming vacation. Hey everybody, my name is Kelly, and if this is your first time coming to my channel, I just want to welcome you here. I'm really interested in living well. So for me, that means using what we have. That means being resourceful. It means sticking to a budget and really being financially responsible. I do that through secondhand shopping a lot, which is why my channel is called Yard Sale Squad. So I share a lot about secondhand shopping. I share a lot about frugal tips and ways to just enjoy living small, living simply. But also last year we renovated my grandparents' single wide mobile home. So we live in around 1,000 square feet. We're a family of 4. And one of those challenges to moving in, one of those things that we just had to work on, it wasn't bad, it was just different, was that we went from a really large closet to 2 average to small size closets. It has ended up being a really good challenge because it forced me to evaluate my clothing and only wear the things that I really love and be okay with letting some things go or putting them in the top of the closet and just kind of letting them sit for a little while. So that's kind of what my channel is all about here, and I would love to have you guys stick around and press that subscribe button, press that red thumbs up button. I'm so glad that you're here. All right, so for 2024, my capsule wardrobe is coming in at around 34 pieces. So I'm going to show you here kind of a pan of what we are looking at. Per usual, I have them organized by category. So I have my dresses, I have my pants, I have short sleeves, tank tops, and then I have a few long sleeve and sweater options. So if you were to count all of these out, it would be more than 34. The outfit pieces that are towards the ends, that are those blazers and those longer layering pieces, long sleeve shirts and button downs, most of those were from my spring wardrobe, and I'm just not using them in the summer. So they are still hanging, mainly because I just don't have room for them up in the top of my closet. But just know that there are some pieces that are hanging there that in our North Carolina summer, in the middle of July, it does not work out. We have been experiencing some pretty extreme temperatures lately. A lot of times we are in the mid 90s with high humidity, and we've not gotten rain in several weeks. So it's been very hot. There have not been a lot of opportunities for layering. There have not been a lot of opportunities for any sort of long sleeve. It's pretty much wear a thin something and just try to go about your day. So this is convenient in one way because you only have to pick out a shirt and pants or a dress. But in another way, it presents its own challenges because we've just come off of fall and winter where we've been used to being able to layer and add a little more personality and depth to outfits by layering pieces on top of one another. So not good, not bad, just something to consider. It is what makes summer a unique season all on its own. Back when we first started this project, I had pretty much all of my clothes hanging, and I went through and pulled them out. I actually had 2 shelves in this closet, and I do plan to do a closet renovation later in the year, probably in the fall. So you'll have to come back for that because I do plan on kind of sprucing things up a little bit. But I had 2 rows of clothing, and it was too much. It wasn't working well. And then once I did Project 333, I actually realized I could fit everything on that top rack. I didn't even need the bottom rack. So that is kind of why those boxes at the top of my closet are as full as they are. That's because all of my off-season clothing is up there. And right now, a lot of those things are bulky sweaters and cardigans and layering pieces. So that's why those boxes are as full as they are. A couple of things to keep in mind. Project 333, as it is intended, is supposed to include your accessories, your clothing, your shoes, all of those kinds of things. You don't have to include undergarments or any outfits that are just for workout purposes, but anything that's a part of your outfit, it's supposed to be included. I've stated this before, but I really don't include my jewelry or my bags like purses, because those things are things that I keep pretty minimal anyway, and so I don't really feel like I need this project to help me with that as much as I just needed it to help me with the clothing. That is what I love about this project 333. There are many things that I love, but I really love that it can be customizable. The 33 is a starting point. You wear these 33 pieces for a 3-month period, but if 33 feels like too much, you can go down to 25. If 33 is a little too restrictive and you really feel like you need 47 pieces to be creative, then you can do that. And again, you can choose if you want to include shoes, if you want to include handbags, if you want to include your layering pieces like a jacket or a raincoat. That freedom is really kind of left up to you. If you are somebody who is a shoe person, that's not really me. I like to pick 1 or 2 pairs of shoes and wear them the whole season long. But if you really find joy in shoes, then you just omit the shoe category and then you can have your freedom to have as many shoes as you want. All right, so I'm gonna take you over to the closet and I'm gonna show you my 34 pieces. There are 5 pieces that are currently in the laundry. So once those come through, I'm gonna insert some footage and show those to you. A few of them are pieces that I have gotten this year, and then a few of them are pieces that I had from last year's capsule. But I always say that it's too much work for me to be fake. It's easier for me to just be real. And real life is that sometimes we have clothing in the wash cycle. So whenever those clothes get washed, I will put them in and show you. All right, so let's head over to the closet and I will show you what we are working with. Okay, so this is my capsule. A lot of these pieces have transitioned over from my spring capsule to my summer capsule. So let's just go through those. The main changes that have happened here have been introducing shorts. Where we still have a few pairs of pants, I am primarily wearing shorts or dresses. It has just gotten too warm to wear long pants during the day, and certainly too warm to wear a long sleeve layering piece, except for maybe in the very wee hours of the morning. I do still have these 2 dresses from my thread up haul. I have not gotten them hemmed or hemmed them myself yet, but it's something that I want to do so that I can take advantage of them. But again, these were from that thread up haul. I do have 4 pairs of jeans just hanging here, but again, I'm not wearing these all of the time. It's really just every now and then. Maybe if I'm going out in the evening, I might grab a pair, or maybe if I'm working and I know I'm going to be in air conditioned for most of the day, then I will grab for those. But other than that, they're kind of staying in here most of the time. I have a few dresses that are sort of a knee length. The first one is this new one that I just showed you guys in a thrift haul. I will put that here in the iCards if you have missed that, and it'll also be linked down below. That was my last video. And then I have these 2 here. So I love a good stripe. This one is an Old Navy, just kind of a mauve and white stripe. And then this one is one that I found on maybe Poshmark or Mercari, and the brand is Isabella Sinclair. It does have pockets and it's got a little ruffle sleeve, and it's just a blue and white stripe. These are 2 more of the dresses from that thread up haul. These are longer, so I've pretty much reserved these for church or weddings, but they are in the capsule. I kept the green loft dress in my capsule from spring, and this one does feel more spring to me. So it's hanging on this hanger, but it is not part of my capsule. All right, I have 3 different versions of a white tank top. 2 of these were from my spring capsule, and then 1 I've kind of introduced. So I have these 2. I have sort of the ruffle sleeve, and then the one that has the small gold leaf pattern. And then new to the mix, I have this one. The brand is called The Drop. I got this from the thrift store, and to me, it works very well as a tank top that I can wear on a day when we're a little more active. So I will wear this with my new workout shorts that I just got from a yard sale a couple of weeks ago, or I will wear it with leggings if it's not too hot. And this is more of a casual tank top for me. I could definitely dress it up. I could put a denim shirt over it, that kind of thing. But for summer, this has really just been a casual tank top. 3 more tank tops here. This one came from the spring capsule, so you'll recognize that one. This one is a new one that I thrifted. The brand is Pendleton, and it's just a fun little pop of a different color. I was going to say this is from my capsule last year, but I don't even know if I included it, and I've yet to try it on this year to really see if it's going to hold a place in the wardrobe or not. But the brand is Zara Basics, and it is just kind of a dark green. All right, 2 white tees. This one actually has a faint green stripe on it. I sort of bleached it. It was supposed to be a little more green than that, but it got a little too bleached. And then this one is just a white tee. The brand is Universal Thread. These two tops transitioned over from my spring capsule. This is a Cynthia Rowley striped top, and this one is a No Boundaries sort of blue floral, and it does have this pretty detailing on the back. Two pieces that were not in the spring capsule. This is a newer one. The brand is Premier, and this was one that I thrifted recently. So it is a pale yellow. It's got two buttons at the top. Just a t-shirt, a little bit more of a nicer t-shirt. And it does have sort of a texture to it. And then the second one was this button up. It has a tie at the bottom. I did have this in my capsule last year, and I need to try it on to make sure I want to include it this year. Now, as far as long sleeve layering pieces, again, these are going to be used very sparingly. I probably will not wear these very much in July and August, but they are here anyway. So we have this green 9 West one. I just thrifted this one, so you guys might remember this one from my last haul. I have this A-line Anne Klein blue and white stripe that is just so classic spring and summer, and it's one of my favorite pieces that I have in this capsule currently. And then the last one is this Christopher & Banks oatmeal sweater, and it's got the little wooden buttons, and of course I could wear it open or I can wear it kind of as a top on its own, which is the way that I was wearing it in spring before it got so doggone hot. The shoes that I am wearing most often are my Sun Sand sandals. I've been wearing these almost every day. They are all leather. They have a really durable bottom. I plan on these lasting me a very long time. But other than that, I have brought these two in from my spring capsule. So I have these sort of rattan Steve Madden mules. I primarily wear these to church. And then I have the Adidas tennis shoes that I will wear from time to time. On my list to add is a pair of white tennis shoes. I have birthday money for that, and I just have not gotten around to sitting down and deciding what pair I would like to purchase. Lastly, I have 5 pairs of shorts. One of them again is in the wash. It's part of those 5 pieces that are currently dirty, so I will show you those. The first pair is a pair of Universal Thread. They have a little bit of a distressed hem, and they have a roll cuff. From my last thrift haul, I have a white pair of Old Navy shorts, again with a rolled up cuff. I have a lighter denim pair, also with a rolled cuff. And then I have a bit of a longer pair. These are Madewell. I've had these for maybe 2 summers now. I found them at Clothes Mentor or Plato's Closet, I can't remember, and they are just so soft. They're so comfortable. They're great when I feel like I need a little bit of extra coverage. So this is the longest pair I have, and then the second longest pair is in the wash right now, and then the other 3 pairs are a little bit shorter. All right, so I think I miscounted. I think I forgot to include the shorts. So I think including shoes and shorts, we are at 37 pieces. All right, so I have my other clothing items here that are out of the wash, so I just wanted to give you the rundown of those real quick. This is that pair of Old Navy boyfriend jeans shorts that I had shown you in that last thrift haul. And then this is the Old Navy top that was also from that same haul. This is what I wore for the 4th of July. This top is from my summer capsule last year, I believe. This is free assembly, and this was thrifted. And then these two you will recognize. I believe both of them were in my spring capsule this year. I know at least this one was, but I think that they both were. These were both thrifted. This one does not have a brand, and this one is Max Studio. So those are those few pieces that were in the wash, and now they are ready to go. So we are actually getting ready to head on vacation. So I thought it might be nice to take you along as I pull from the capsule and make my outfits for vacation. I saw somebody say on Instagram one time that you should always try on the outfits that you plan to wear to vacation just to make sure that they fit and feel the way that you think they would. So I think that's going to be a great idea. So I am going to check the forecast for where we are headed, and then I will start putting together the outfits. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and for coming along with me as I talk about my summer capsule wardrobe. I want to know what you guys are wearing this summer. Is there anything that maybe you have discovered about yourself that you really liked or didn't like? I'm currently working on cuts of tank tops. I have a couple of different cuts in my closet, some that I feel like maybe are flattering and some that I feel like are not flattering, and I think that it's all just a learning experience. And it's important to remember that it's not a hard pass-fail, right or wrong thing. If we treat getting ready and getting dressed as a learning experience and something that can really be a beautiful holistic experience, I think we can really enjoy it a lot more than if we just say right, wrong, pass, fail. If you would like to watch more videos about Project 333, I will have a playlist linked at the end of this video. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.